Best known for his iconic portrayal of the indomitable Madea Earlene Simmons, Tyler Perry has ascended to the echelon of black celebrity billionaires, joining luminaries such as Jay-Z, Oprah Winfrey, and Michael Jordan. With a tumultuous history marked by adversity and hardship, Tyler Perry has forged an empire defined by resilience and innovation, ascending to become the wealthiest actor worldwide. His remarkable journey serves as a powerful example of unwavering determination and creative prowess, captivating and motivating millions of people around the globe. So how did Tyler Perry become the richest actor in the world? And what led to his meteoric rise to fortune? Join us as we delve into the fascinating journey of Tyler Perry, exploring his unparalleled success and the extraordinary path that led him to become one of the wealthiest figures in the entertainment industry. Tyler Perry's journey to becoming a luminary in Hollywood is a narrative steeped in resilience, tenacity, and unwavering belief in the power of dreams. His early years were marked by adversity, serving as proof of his strength and as the foundational bedrock for his later success. Born in New Orleans in 1969, Perry's childhood was fraught with challenges. Growing up in poverty, he endured a tumultuous relationship with his father, a carpenter, whom Perry has described as abusive. This tumult at home contrasted with the solace he found in church and the stories he heard there, which later inspired much of his work. The seeds of Perry's future success were sown in the soil of hardship and struggle. As a young man, he moved to Atlanta, where he made his initial foray into the entertainment industry. In '92, Perry invested his life savings into producing his first play, I Know I've Been Changed, a semi-autobiographical piece dealing with themes of abuse, forgiveness, and faith. The play's title reflected on Perry's personal journey and his hope for transformation through storytelling. However, the production was a financial flop, leaving Perry broke and at times homeless as he lived out of his car while trying to stage the play. Perry's persistence in the face of these early failures is symbolic of his character. For 6 years, he worked odd jobs, scraping together enough money to stage the play in community theaters, churches, and anywhere else that would have him. Despite the initial lack of interest, Perry believed in his message and in the medium of theater as a way to reach people on a profound level. His breakthrough finally came in '98 when a revamped version of I Know I've Been Changed was staged in a larger Atlanta theater to critical and commercial success. This turning point in Perry's career underscored a pivotal lesson: perseverance in the face of adversity can yield extraordinary outcomes. The success of his first play laid the groundwork for Perry's entry into Hollywood. But it was his creation of the character Madea, a tough, elderly black woman based on his mother and aunt, that catapulted him into stardom. Madea made her first appearance in Perry's 2000 play, I Can Do Bad All By Myself, immediately captivating audiences with her no-nonsense attitude, humor, and surprisingly deep well of wisdom. Perry's portrayal of Madea donning drag to bring the character to life was both an homage to and a departure from traditional representations of African American women in media. Madea was different. She wasn't only the matriarch of her family, but also a fierce protector, embodying strength, resilience, and a moral compass that, although skewed at times, always pointed towards love and family values. The conception and development of Madea were rooted in Perry's observations of his mother and aunt, who represented for him the strength and resilience of black women. Perry saw in them a universal figure, one that transcended race and gender, embodying the spirit of survival and unconditional love. This universality was key to Madea's appeal. Through humor and drama, Perry used Madea to address serious social issues, such as domestic violence, addiction, and the importance of forgiveness, making these themes accessible to a wide audience. The impact of Madea's franchise on Perry's career is unparalleled. What began as a stage character evolved into a series of hit films, starting with Diary of a Mad Black Woman in 2005. The success of these films not only solidified Perry's status as a leading figure in Hollywood, but also demonstrated his unique ability to write, direct, and star in projects that spoke directly to a wide audience. Madea became a cultural phenomenon, with Perry's portrayal leading to a renaissance in African American cinema that focused on family, faith, and the complexities of life in the modern world. Beyond her significant commercial success, Madea's cultural significance can't be overstated. In a landscape where representations of African American families were often monolithic, Madea broke the mold. She provided a voice to a segment of the population that had long been marginalized in mainstream media. Through Madea, Perry explored the dynamics of African American families with authenticity, humor, and depth, offering a new lens through which to view issues of race, gender, and social justice. In creating Madea, Tyler Perry tapped into a rich vein of culture and social commentary, using humor to explore deep and sometimes painful truths. But his domination in the entertainment industry isn't solely attributed to his creative genius, but also to his astute business acumen, particularly his strategic decision to retain ownership of his productions. This maneuver not only revolutionized his career trajectory, but also offered a new blueprint for how artists can navigate and ultimately succeed in the highly competitive world of entertainment. Perry's insistence on ownership has been a game changer, setting him apart from the traditional pathways his peers and predecessors navigated. In an industry where the norm often involves artists selling their creations and rights to studios and networks, Perry charted a different course. From the inception of his career, he understood the value of owning the content he created. This conviction stemmed from his early experience with his plays, where retaining control over his work allowed him to build a direct relationship with his audience, free from the constraints and dilution that can come with traditional studio involvement. As Perry transitioned from theater to film and television, this principle of ownership became the cornerstone of his business strategy. Today, by maintaining ownership, Perry ensures creative control over his projects and directly reaps the financial benefits. This model has enabled him to generate wealth on an unprecedented scale in Hollywood. The traditional model in the entertainment industry involves creators and talent selling their intellectual property to studios for an upfront payment, after which the studio takes control over the content, including decisions on how it's marketed, distributed, and monetized. Profits from the project then primarily benefit the studio, with creators often receiving a small fraction of the earnings through royalties or back-end deals, if any. Perry's decision to retain ownership has allowed him to bypass these traditional gatekeepers, giving him the leverage to negotiate deals that are far more favorable than those typically offered to creators. This strategy was notably evident in his partnership with Oprah Winfrey's own network. Perry's productions helped revitalize the network, demonstrating the value of his content and his ability to draw audiences. Similarly, his deal with Viacom-CBS, which includes content produced for BET and other platforms, underscores Perry's significant bargaining power as a result of owning his own content. Moreover, Perry's ownership model has had a ripple effect beyond his personal success, challenging the status quo of the industry and inspiring other creators to seek more equitable arrangements. By owning his content through Tyler Perry Studios, Perry ensures that the narratives and characters he creates, which often reflect the experiences and voices of African American communities, are presented authentically and without compromise. This integrity in storytelling contributes to his work's cultural richness and empowers communities that have historically been underrepresented or misrepresented in mainstream media. When it comes to his empire, the origins of Tyler Perry Studios trace back to 2006, when Perry opened his first studio in Atlanta, Georgia. This move was emblematic of Perry's broader strategy and decentralization, moving away from traditional entertainment hubs like Los Angeles and New York to tap into the untapped potential of the South. Perry acquired a 330-acre former military base, Fort McPherson, in Atlanta for $30 million in 2015 and transformed it into Tyler Perry Studios, now valued at over $400 million. The establishment of Tyler Perry Studios on such a grand scale was a bold move, challenging the norms of an industry that had long been centered in a few selected locales. Perry's vision was to create a world-class production facility that could handle all aspects of film and television production, from scripting and shooting to post-production, all within the confines of a single self-contained campus. This approach hasn't only streamlined the production process, but has also provided unparalleled creative freedom, allowing Perry to produce a prolific amount of content at an unprecedented pace. Tyler Perry's journey from a millionaire into a billionaire has been significantly influenced by the establishment of the studio, which has become one of his most valuable assets. According to Forbes, Perry's net worth stands at an impressive $1 billion. Since Tyler Perry owns 100% of the content he created, encompassing over 1,200 television episodes, 24 stage plays, and 22 movies, he still earns from these streams. His famous Madea movies alone have grossed over $660 million in total, with profits of $290 million going directly to him. In addition to his studio success, Tyler Perry has diversified his income streams through various ventures. He earns from his screenplays, with significant earnings reported from plays like Tyler Perry's The Pain sitcom. His clothing line, the Tyler Perry Collection, brings in around $20 million annually. Moreover, Perry holds a substantial stake in BET+, which contributes significantly to his yearly income. Overall, Tyler Perry's strategic investments in establishing Tyler Perry Studios and maintaining ownership of his creative content have been instrumental in elevating him from a millionaire to a billionaire. His ability to create a self-sustaining entertainment empire with diverse revenue streams has secured his financial standing and solidified his legacy as one of Hollywood's most successful figures. And there you have it, a glimpse into the empire and legacy of Tyler Perry. Are you intrigued by Tyler Perry's rise to becoming one of the wealthiest actors? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so don't hesitate to drop a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.